Hello and welcome to my isolation diary, and today's episode is all about the glory of live gigs, because those are the things that bring us together, the events that define our humanity, give us joy and lift our spirits. And yes, while we're in lockdown, we can engage with them. There are very many artists out there who are playing gigs live for us via the internet, and it is a thing of glory to behold. So I'm going to go back through a few live gigs that meant something to me, and the first of which is Dolly Parton live at Glastonbury, broadcast by the BBC. We watched it as a family over the internet. And Jolene, I mean, if you haven't seen that particular performance, have a look online, it is available. Dolly Parton is a tower of fire. The band is so tight. The crowd, I mean, it's a tidal wave of adoring connection. You've got to see it. It is amazing. So the first gig you ever go to, that's the one that kind of defines you really as a person. You think, aha, so this is who I am. And the first gig I ever saw was, of course, Marillion. Yes, Marillion on their Clutching at Straws tour. That's the scarf from the gig, which I've cherished all these years. They were playing at the Gloucester Hall in Jersey. I saw them with my brother. We became, of course, devotees of Fish and Marillion. And I'm pretty sure that Script for a Jester's Tear, their album, has been remastered and re-released as we speak. So if you're a fan, check it out. Another band I love watching live, and I have seen them probably 4 or 5 times now, come from Australia, and they're called Boy and Bear. And they are superb. They have this way of playing live on stage where they sort of, it's not that they sit back and take it easy. They play beautifully, but they allow the audience space to come in. I know that sounds an odd thing to say, but it's almost like you see the audience creep forward throughout the show until finally by the end we're one family around the fire of their music, and we're all just, roasting sausages and telling yarns, and it is the best experience you'll ever have. Boy and Bear, I love those guys. Go and see them if you ever get the chance. They have live albums out. Online you can see them. Beautiful. Iggy Pop though, best gig I've ever seen. That was at the Albert Hall with my friend Pat on the post-pop depression tour. You can check it out online, you can watch it on DVD, Blu-ray, I've got the vinyl, this is the show. I mean, it basically, they were the coolest people I've ever seen in actual real life. You've got Josh Homme from the Queens of the Stone Age, you've got the drummer from the Arctic Monkeys, and if you look really closely, I'm actually out of this shot, I'm somewhere up here, but that is Iggy, and I'm definitely breathing the same air, and it blew me away. He just had so much energy. It felt like an Old Testament prophet had descended once more, grabbed the microphone and said, I have a few more closing remarks. It was stunning. Finally, I would like to end with a gig sadly I'm never going to get to see, which is John Prine, who very sadly has died of coronavirus. I think the breadth of his work is astonishing. If you're a fan of artists like Johnny Cash or Cat Stevens or Neil Young, it's of that ilk, and it is of that quality as well. John Prine's music just has blown me away the last few years. I'm devastated for him and his family, but all I will say is at this time, reach out and find his music, because it will lift your soul and it will hold you close to those you love. And with that, thank you for watching the Isolation Diary. Isolation Diary even, I haven't had a drop, honest, it's the morning, and I'll see you here next time.